So today, we've decided to take a more serious note with the show. Recently, we have been paying attention to the news, watching a lot of television, which is very out of the ordinary for us. We are big readers. And I've noticed that, well, our nation has been stricken with a very noticeable disease.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Came from our neighbors to the south.
Yeah.
They're still in the lead, but this is not a competition we want to win.
No. And we are quickly catching up.
Yeah, and this is a problem.
A big one.
We need to get rid of it.
We do. And that's why today we've come to the decision that we need to share our cure with you.
So we're glad you came to us today. We're really happy to see that you're showing this initiative.
It's a big step. I'm proud of you.
Me too, but to a lesser extent.
Hold that. We don't need negativity here. This is a safe place. This is a safe place.
I'm reserving it for when the show can improve.
Alright. Yeah. So, we might as well get this out in the open. There is an elephant in the room, with it not being talked about.
Yeah, okay.
And that would be you. Because you're fat.
Yeah.
You're
Sweetie?
the elephant.
Sweetie, when you walk, you sweat. And it smells like bacon fat.
I honestly, when you come to my house, I think someone brought Swiss Chalet. Maybe Golden Griddle takeout. And no one gets that for takeout. No one.
You shouldn't be shampooing with maple syrup, for instance.
Yeah. That's just not hygienic.
No. And having to buy tooth clean tickets, not the norm. Okay? No. Not a glance to the front.
I'm sure they're aware of what's wrong, but we need to let them know how to make it right. Okay? It's a battle. And it's as hard on us as it will be on you, because we've been there. We've seen it.
Yeah.
We lived that.
We were you.
Really not as big as you, but we were similar in the sense that we were larger. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start.
Yeah.
Let's start by breaking down your daily schedule. Okay? We wake up in the morning.
You wake up. What do? Hey, I kind of want breakfast. Let's go have 3 eggs, 3 types of meat, some toast, some fruit, some milk, some cheese.
Alright, stop. Instead of that, we want you to look in the mirror at yourself and say, hey, fatty, I don't like you. Get out.
Look yourself right in the eye and say, I'm ugly. I'm hideous. If I were any more fat, I'd have a postal code. Yeah, you're that fat. You can't even see the size of your body in that mirror. That's just sad.
I have to mail letters specifically to your individual postal code, not to your house. You have your own code.
It's tragic.
And
nobody will love you if you're fat.
It's true. Nobody loves a fatty. Unless they're rich, and I don't think that's the case.
You could buy healthy food if you were rich.
Yeah, you could buy a little lipo if you were rich. Okay?
So we've covered. When you wake up, look in that mirror and let yourself know just how fat you've become and why that is ruining your life.
And this needs to stop. You need to stop hurting us.
It's true. So let's move on to the day part.
Okay.
We've woken up. We've decided not to eat breakfast.
Yeah. We're just skipping that. We're cutting that meal right out.
It's not the most important meal of the day. It's the most important meal of the day if you're a fatty.
Yeah.
A really big fatty.
And that's not what we want you to be.
We want you to be a skinny bitch.
When we look at you, we want to be turned on, not repulsed.
Or at least not thinking, I do need to change my tires.
Yeah. I do not need my sex drive killed by looking at you.
That hurts.
Be a little more moist.
Consistently. So, skipping breakfast, we're moving on to work. You're on your way to work. What do you think? Man, I'm still a little tired, and that breakfast is starting to digest itself. I could go for some coffee and maybe a donut. Well, you know what? No. Look in that rearview mirror. Don't pay attention to the cars on the road, and don't look in your side mirrors and say, hey, fatty, why am I driving a 2x4? Because you're so fast.
You know what? You stop your 2x4 and get out, okay? Because you know what we're going to do? We're going to run to work, all right? And what, I can't run? No, you can. Because like a horse, if you can't run, you get shot. And we're not going to let that happen to you. So if you have a friend that isn't us, that can put a gun to your head until you run, then I hope they'll love you enough to do that.
We all hope that. We do. For your sake. You're at work. You've just run to work, you've skipped breakfast, you're full of pep and vitality because, hey, you've only burned calories today. Well, now it's break time. You know what's right down the hall? A pop machine. You know what's in those pop machines? Useless calories.
Sugar.
But you know what's on your way to the pop machine? The bathroom. You know what's in the bathroom? A mirror.
Yeah.
Now do you remember what to do with a mirror? That's good. You've almost got it down.
Say it again so we can hear you.
Slower.
Yeah, but loud. Not quite proud.
A little bit more with meaning. Better. You're making progress, and I really respect that you're trying.
Now, before you leave the bathroom, look behind you. What do you see? Toilets. I want you to get in one of those stalls, turn so you are facing the toilet. For the consideration of others, lift his feet up, and then I want you to stick your finger as far down your throat as possible.
2, if you're a very, very big person.
Now, what's coming out of you now is the poison or fat. We are letting the demons out. Okay? This is going to burn a little. It's not going to taste good, but it's going to be good. It's going to feel good for you. Okay? Don't forget to flush.
It's awkward when someone walks in on that. On your sin, sitting in the toilet.